Greetings from California. I'm so very excited to say hello, good morning, good afternoon to all of you in the Philippines at the Lorma colleges. It's so exciting to me to know that our Peace Patrol specialists, Ivan and Elena Alva, are with you this month of March 2016. And a special thank you to Elena for helping to expand your peace patrols, your interactions for peace, helping our youth become teachers of peace, and what that really means. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the future. Let's start where we began. In 1989, I was a classroom teacher. We began our very first Peace Patrol. And really in the beginning, it was a very positive classroom management, organizational guide as to how to build caring, cooperative communities of people. So in my classroom, we focused on foundation skills, self-awareness and confidence, cooperation and communication. We learned conflict resolution skills. And as they became confident, they started teaching others and became our first teachers of peace. So in 2009, Dr. Carol Macagba and I first came to Lorma Schools, and we had a wonderful experience meeting with all the students and teachers and administrators and some parents to talk about peace. So here we are, 2016, and Dr. Carol has done an amazing job working with all of you to continue the search for peace in Lorma colleges, in your homes, with your families and the community. Today, I want to challenge you to take your journey with peace to the next step. Let's think about what is peace? You know, every person has a different definition, has different experiences that shed meaning and light on the question, what is peace? I would like to share with you a few of the things that I have learned along the way and that I latch onto as my definition and how I can move forward and make a difference. So number one, peace is about the self. It's inner peace. How do we find time to be quiet? How do we find the time to reflect and to know that peace and goodness and kindness and sharing is part of us? Inner peace looks different to different people. Some people find it through yoga. Some people find it doing community service. What is your peace? How do you find inner peace? Number two, it's an external thing. It's the health of our families. It's, do we have food to put on the table? It's, are my kids safe when they go to sleep at night or when they go off to school? I remember very vividly in 2009, my first trip to the Philippines, and a big monsoon had recently hit, and flooding was predominant everywhere. I remember driving up to San Fernando, Luzon, and we stopped at a little village, and there was a man walking through the village, and I introduced myself, and I asked him, "What is peace to you?" And he looked at me and shook his head. He said, "Listen, lady, all I want to do is to get my harvest, to be able to get into my fields. I need the water to resend. How can I have any kind of peace until I know that my livelihood, my land, my crops will be there?" That made me think a lot about different definitions of peace, whether it be if we have enough to eat, whether it be if we're disrespected, whether it be if people are violent against us. External peace is different for everyone. And the third is a global peace, a world without war or no threat of war. And it also means a world where our environment is at peace, where our environment is healthy, where all of us can live together, appreciating nature, doing what is right and good for all the land, the animals, the people, all of our environment. So those are the three things that I focus on and try to help me when I'm thinking about what is peace and how does that relate to my life and to my experiences. You see, I think we have to see each other as a human family. I would like us, as we move forward on this journey, to examine human rights. What does that mean? Who has human rights? Who is a member of the human family? Can we really reach out and trust each other because we are all one human family? How can we ensure that everyone in our communities, in our schools, are experiencing the same human rights that we do? It's a very exciting topic, and I encourage you to take a look at what are human rights and how does that relate to peace. I was reading some things from the Dalai Lama the other day, and he said, you know, everyone wants peace, but where does peace reside? Good question. And I put that to you. Where is your peace? What is your role? What is your role in teaching others, especially our youth, our children? Do you need to be that role model? Do you need to be a role model at home? Do you need to be a role model in school? Do you need to be a role model out in the community? So let's look. Let's take this next decade and let's think about what can we do to make sure that everyone in our human family can find peace. Thank you for letting me share some of these ideas with you. Congratulations. I'm so excited on your meetings and your experiences with Elena. Blessings to all of you. Peace, safety, joy, and lots of happiness. Enjoy each other. Thanks for this time.